Hey, what it do, what it do, what it does, what's the business, man? It's the one and only, your friend, your homie, not a future brownie. Um, IQ, when we back, man. This time we got I seen an interesting title. I don't know, this popped up in my feed. I just wanted to tap into it. So you see the title, obviously, that I put for it, but Latinos dislike black people. Let's see what's going on here. Ricardo, shout out Ricardo, I don't know how to say his last name, Ignacio podcast. Shout out.
A couple of black people have reached out to me to express things like, Ricardo, I do believe you that the Latino, the Mexican, the Hispanic community, they do suffer from these things that you talk about. But I personally have a lot of Latino, Hispanic, Mexican friends, and they party with me, they love me, etc. But here's the thing, the things that I talk about or that I try to shed light on have nothing to do with the fact that you may have Mexican, Hispanic, Latino friends, a girlfriend, a wife, a baby mama, whatever. Nothing to do with that. It has to do with a lot of things that are normalized in Latin American countries. There's a lot of white supremacist ideologies, views, beliefs that have been normalized in Latin American countries. Ideologies that have resulted in most of us suffering from internalized racism, colorism, etc. Those are the things that I tend to shed light on because a lot of my people are not aware of these things. And the reason why they're not aware of it is because they have been normalized. However, here's the thing about your Mexican, Latino, Hispanic friends. It's not what they say when they're around you. It's what they say and how they feel about you when you're not around. For example, I believe I was around 19, 18 years old, and I went to a party. And this party had nothing but Mexicans, white people, and a couple of Filipinos. And you want to know something? Everything was amazing. We were all getting along. And guess what happened next? I guess a black person was invited. And this black individual brought her friends over. As soon as they all walked in, everybody started getting uncomfortable. And one person in particular became very uncomfortable to the point where she went to go sit on the sofa away from everybody else and just remained there until the party was over and all the black people left. And all that remained were a couple of white and Mexican people there. See, she was comfortable with the white people. She was comfortable with everybody else. But as soon as black people arrived, there was a problem. And if you're going to say, oh, recall.
Bro, hey, listen. I was in Hollywood the other day, leaving out the liquor store, going like it was a Taco Bell right next to the liquor store, right? And I had ordered some from Taco Bell, but I was gonna go get a shot from the store. Was it a shot? Yeah, a shot from the store. I think it was a shot from the store. And so, being that it was literally right next to each other, yo, literally. So I was smoking a blunt and I put the blunt down because I had a blunt already rolled up. I pulled it up when I walked out, like that short this distance walk to the liquor store. Hit the joint, put it out. You know what I'm saying? Came back out real quick. I know I was gonna hit it for just a few seconds. I just wanted to hit it. So I come out. I don't even see this white girl right there. She got to be mid to late 20s or something. So, but I'm like, oh, I almost forget. I'm like, oh shit, my blunt. 'Cause I left it on, like, you know how you leave your blunt on like the windowsill or outside somewhere of a store. You know what I mean? If you're from the city type of area, you know what I'm talking about. If you especially you know, some of y'all know, some hood niggas know. Um, so I turn around and get my blunt off the little windowsill thing, and then I see her kind of, and then she started walking. As I turned around, that's when I seen her. I didn't even know she was like behind me. Like she was to the left. She was to the left of me when I was coming out, but I just was not even looking. So then when I turned around, I guess she started coming after me, and I turned around like, oh, my blunt. And I seen her. I kind of just weaved around her and grabbed my blunt right there and stopped and started to spark it. And then she just stopped in her tracks, like, and then walked back like on some weird. Like you could tell she was like it was because of me. So I seen that shit, and I ain't really even get mad at her. I just like, bro, that should be. If you a person of color, bro, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, motherfuckers be scared of you, and you don't even be doing. I'm not even doing nothing. It was like 6 in the evening. It was like shit. Like it won't even like you know what I'm saying. I ain't give her no, but just and I can't really say that because she a female too. So I didn't get. I was like, yo, you can go ahead, yo. I was like, I'm not walking out. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. You can go ahead though. I'm sparking this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? She just walked on. She ain't say nothing. But yeah, bro, motherfuckers be intimidated, bro, when to black people sometimes, and it's like that shit do be annoying, bro. Like niggas be scared. Like I can see if a motherfucker had a mask on or looking crazy or looking on some mental shit or something, but I was literally just like regular, like you know what I'm saying. My face is like I look normal, like I look normal, like you know what I'm saying. I am normal, like.
Ricardo, that's one of the racist ones. Well, you want to know what's crazy? Her boyfriend was black. And you want to know how she behaved around her black boyfriend? Great. You want to know all the negative things that she had to say about black people when she was around her black boyfriend? None. You would assume that she's down for the cause. Oh, she's dating a brother. She loves us. You think so? Unfortunately, we live in a society where we think because a person of another race dates us, marries us, has children with us, that in itself is the evidence that that individual and their family are not racist towards us. The amount of black people that I've met that express to me things like, Ricardo, I ended up marrying a Mexican woman, a Latina woman, and it wasn't until we had kids that I realized how racist her family were towards black people.
Bro, listen, especially in LA, bro. Like that's something I have learned in LA. That's one thing that moving to LA, that was like a culture shock to me. Because where I'm from, Mexican is really black and white people, and the Mexicans is like third. Well, at that time, like as far as amount. I mean, I guess kind of now too. I don't know. There's a lot of shout out all the Mexican people, Latino people. There's a lot. They shit. They doing their thing. You know what I mean? But at one time, at the beginning at least, I don't know. And when I came out here, like, but we live in the same hood, we all good. But out here, like, they be beefing and shit, bro. And like, I don't know, you can't even really date a girl for real. Like, her dad might not like you and shit. That shit crazy. Like in New York, you don't have that problem. Like Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and all that, they fuck with the black people. It's like they all black, they Afro Latina, whatever. I guess they live in this. It's the same thing, but this is crazy, different. It's crazy.
Even to the point where our child that came out looking black is not even welcome, is not wanted over there on that side of the family. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't get to realize this grim truth and reality until they end up having children with that Latina, that Mexican, that Hispanic. I've said this before in many videos, but I'll say it again. And I'll probably keep saying it over and over again. In Latin American countries, we have something called mejorar la raza. That means improve the race. And if you do not study what this means and how much it affects our psyche, the way we view things, you will never understand why people from Latin American countries suffer from this and to what degree. There's a reason why it's normalized for Hispanics, Latinos, Mexicans to be perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, encourage our sons and daughters to go find themselves a white person to marry and have children.
That's what I said, bro. I was talking to somebody about that too. Like, I was like, why do some Asian folks and some Hispanic folks, like Mexicans and I mean, I guess it's anybody, it ain't just Mexicans. I seen it on the East Coast. I seen it different places, not just Cali, but they be like they come over here and they be trying to be like the oppressor, if you know what I'm saying. The Caucasus Mountains type, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, they don't like y'all neither, nigga. Like yo, Asian people, they trust me. They talk about y'all, bro. Like, why y'all even like? I don't know, but you can't tell. It's not everybody. I'm just saying, but it be tripping me out. Like they don't fuck with you like that. It don't matter how much you think you're gonna try to be like them and go where they live and if they don't want to fuck with you, they're not gonna fuck with you, bro. Like I don't know. It's something that's something I noticed too. Like motherfucker, that shit crazy. Then they call it whitewash.
Children with. Meanwhile, it's very normalized for us to discourage our sons and daughters to avoid at all costs to get with the black person to marry and have children with. That in itself is part of mejorando la raza. And you have to understand what this means and how much it affects us. And I'll share this one last piece with you. I had this one black guest come up on my platform, on my live streams, and he shared a story with me, an experience rather. And he said, Ricardo, me as a black man, I had a child with a Salvadorian woman. And meanwhile, I was dating her, everything was fine. But as soon as she got pregnant and she brought me over to meet her mother just disliked me from the get go. And then our son was born, and none of her family want us around. They don't want to meet my son, etc. And then he asked me, Ricardo, you as a Hispanic, what am I doing wrong? Why don't they like me? What would you recommend that I do? Or what can I do so they could like me? And I said, don't be black. They are pissed off because their daughter downgraded by having a child with a black person. And now a new member of their family is black with bad hair.
Bro, that shit real, bro. I'm telling you, this shit real. It's not everybody, but the traditional. I know traditional Mexican people, like the granddads and the dads, like most of them, they don't be with that shit. You ain't gonna be. They don't want you really fucking with their daughter and shit, bro. I'm talking about. I'm not speaking off hypotheticals. I'm speaking off like shit that I know I've been through and I've seen very close next to me, and I've been through personally. So I'm like, and I've heard. Yo, I remember one time I went to the homegirl crib, bro, and I'm not gonna say her name because she's still my homie. And if she see this, she know who I'm talking about. Her and her mom, right? So she's Puerto Rican and Mexican, right? I know she probably will see this too. She know that's her now. She Puerto Rican and Mexican, right? And so her mom is cool. Her mom is like more of a darker kind of Mexican. She kind of biker vibes, like biker vibes. You feel me? Um, Dad kind of too. He got the man cave in the garage. Love like who does he love? The L.A. Rams or whatever team, or he's one of still or something like that. Like Americanized Mexican people. You know what I'm saying? Nice house, beautiful family. Everything is lovely. Everybody has great careers. These are some dope people, and they live outside of L.A. They live like 2 hours away from L.A. I don't want to say the exact place. 'Cause I don't want to put all that in there, but it's uh it's it's in a valley. Let's just say it's way in another. What is that? The San Gabriel Valley? Not is that San Gabriel Valley? It might be the San Gabriel Valley. I'm not sure. No, 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 no. It's another valley. I can't remember. Wherever the winds be happening. If you know about them, the something, the Santa something winds, the Santa Rosa winds, or whatever the fuck the wind, whatever. But so we over there. Me and my homie over there. He black. My homie black too. He from the hood. He from run away. Yo, her dad kept coming up to us, and I wasn't even thinking nothing of it until we left, and then it was brought up to her, and she was kind of like, "Yeah, I told." He kept coming, offering us fried chicken and watermelon, bro. But they had that. They was eating it too. They was eating it. They was fucking it up. So I'm like, all right, I'm not taking it as he did excessively keep coming asking us that shit, bro. And I was like, because I don't really eat watermelon like that. At that time, I was eating chicken at that time, but I don't eat chicken no more. But I don't even eat watermelon, and I wasn't even hungry. I think I had ate like some Chipotle like right before I came, but I ended up getting like some pasta. They had like some nice. They had some good. They had Mexican food and they had American food, and so my boy was getting pissed though, and then he kept saying that. So we talked about it outside, and he brought it up to her. I'm like, bro, I don't think you should bring it up to her. I don't think you tripping. He's like, nah, bro. Man, I know I got the vibe, bro. He kept asking us. I'm like, bro, all right, whatever. Man, he tell her, she like in agreement, like, what? She like he done some shit like that before. It's like he's drunk. He was drunk and I thought you were gonna say, oh no, he was just being nice because I didn't get nothing. He was like cordial. I don't know, bro. It'd be kind of tricky, and I know it's not all, but that shit is an experience from a as a black person, bro. Like, and it's not like, bro, trust and believe, bro. And all my Mexican folks and all my Hispanic folks that know about this, they'll vouch. They say yes. Even if it's not their people that do it, they know how close people. This is the thing. I always say, bro, black people is the least racist people, bro. Facts, bro. There's no way we can be. It doesn't even exist for real. Now we can say that type of shit, but I'm talking about deep burning into our heart. Like, nah, nigga. Maybe against the oppressor type shit. Maybe like on some if you come from a family of Black Panthers or something, or some group like that, or had some. But I never grew up around no like none of my people. My mom, my grandma, no, was never in the house pushing no F these people because of they who they are, whatever people. Never, ever, never. I could have brought home a white girl probably. There's nothing wrong. I'm saying some black families. I don't know. I'm bring home my people won't like that, and most people I know, people's not like that. You know what I'm saying? But that shit crazy.
And if you're looking at me and thinking, Ricardo, what are you talking about? That is part of mejorando la raza. And I need you to understand what this means and how deep it affects us. So you could understand why Latinos believe that upgrading is to get with white people and have children with white people and avoid at all costs to get with black people and to avoid having children with black people. Mejorando la raza is a very real thing. And unfortunately, a lot of people in Latino countries will deny that this is a real thing. And unfortunately, the reason why it's not solved is because when people like myself try to expose and address it, the rest of the Latin community, they get angry. Ricardo, why are you making us look bad? Making us look bad? And that's the problem. Why are you making us look bad? And I'm thinking, making us look bad? You are more concerned about our image than actually solving these issues that ruin us. An example, I had a Dominican guy come up on my platform one time. He said to me, Ricardo, you've made a couple of videos that have gone viral about Dominicans, about how we don't like being black, etc. And you want to know something? You're not wrong. But you want to know what I'm experiencing myself as a Dominican living in the Bronx? I have a barber shop, and I've been losing a lot of clients that are black American because it's trending right now. That Dominicans hate being black, don't want to associate with black, etc.
I never heard that. I didn't know that was a trend. I never saw. I didn't know that. I always looked at Dominicans. They black too. They like Puerto Ricans. They damn near. It's the same shit to me. To me, like same type of nationality, same type of vibe, same type of people. Of course, it's differences. They flag even look damn near the same. But I didn't know that it was a thing trend. I'm gonna have to look that up.
And I feel, Ricardo, like you're one of those people that are making us look bad. You see, the concern here was not the anti blackness. Nah, the concern here is I'm losing customers at my barber shop. And that
Mm.
is why we can't solve these issues because you're making us look bad. Oh, I'm losing clients. Because you're exposing what we're suffering from. And that in itself is a great example as to why we as Latinos, we can't solve these issues. Because our problem is not the anti blackness, the anti indigeneity in our practices. That's not the problem. The problem is you're making us look bad, Ricardo. A couple of
Whoa! Damn! 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 Shout out to him, bro. That was it was so much truth in that, bro. And I want y'all to go to the comments. I'm gonna press the like. Shout out to Ricardo Ignacio podcast. Shout out to him, y'all. He got 50,000 subs. Man, that is crazy, bro. What do y'all think about that, man? I spoke my piece on it. And I love my Hispanic people. Shit, my nigga, listen, my kids are Hispanic, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even have to, and it's not before that. Like I don't, you know what I mean? I fuck with my like, come on, bro. Like that's black people. That's like us. It's the same thing. We in the same struggle. Like, you know what I mean? But y'all let me know in the comments what you think, man. This shit is crazy. This is a hell of a topic. Like, comment, subscribe, over here, spell. I'm gone. Dang.